Expo has quickly become one of the strongest decks in Clash Royale because of its ability to just dominate the meta as well as outplay bad matchups. You're going to have a feast playing this deck at any range of ladder. So the thing I love about this deck, not only does it beat Drill and most of the hard counters, a lot of the decks that beat Expo are dead in the meta, and even if you face some bad matchups like lower on ladder, you're going to be able to outplay with this deck. That is the best part. Doesn't matter how bad the matchup is, if you play good enough, you're going to be able to get wins. So we're using actually no archers, which is kind of weird. You don't typically see Expo cycle without archers, but the Evo Bomber just does better against the meta. Now, I guess if you do want to use the archers, nobody's stopping you. I think the Bomber's just better. And yeah, we're able to get a nice Expo lock because he did spend a butt ton of elixir, and apparently he wants to go Mega Knight on the Expo. So I guess he doesn't really have any mini tanks or something he could have played there. Unfortunately, our skellies don't really do their job because he went Firecracker at the bridge. I can't say I was expecting that, but it is what it is. We don't really have anything to stop that. I'm fine with tanking a Firecracker hit. So we're going to cycle. Jesus, voice crack. Voice crack in the first minute of a video is not what we want, my friends. Okay, well, I'm just trying to cycle to my Evo Tesla so I can use it on the offense. And this is kind of a nice Tesla because it stalls out his offensive pushes for a little while as long as it's on the board. So I'm going to go Expo here. He's not quite back to Mega Knight yet, so that's why I did that. He does get back to it with the Skelly Barrel. Before he played the Skelly Barrel, he wasn't back to it. So this is still going to be okay because we're going to take out pretty much the entire Mega Knight and just Fireball plus Log here. So it's a bit unfortunate, but I was just trying to cycle back to my Evo Tesla, and we're still up 1,100 damage. So now we're going to be able to use the Tesla on offense, which is my favorite part about the Evo Tesla. We're going to be able to use it to break through after we get these nice chip damages from the bomber. That was beautiful. And so now we can use the Tesla, and as you can see, we are stunning the Ram Rider. And I'd be surprised if it even got a hit. Oh, it does get a hit, but we do get a lock. So definitely worth it to use the Evo Tesla there, because the Evo Tesla stun plus the DPS plus the, I guess, the Expo when it's targeting his like troops that are blocking, they do a lot of damage. So we're going to be able to break through almost every time there. So we use the Knight. We're just going to, I guess we can, I don't even know. We log to reset this. And then Fireball. And then Ice Spirit. Yeah, that should be GG's. Good game number one. A bit of an unconventional deck. It's not the weirdest deck I've ever seen, but it's a bit strange. We do take the W though, with a few good Expo locks. Facing off against Shu X here, the problem is we can't rely on getting Expo locks versus a lot of decks, because a lot of decks do have multiple mini tanks or just have things that are very difficult to break through with Expo. So the most important thing is to make sure that our defense is on point. So I'm going to make sure that my main focus is defense and not trying to go in with early Expos, stuff like that. So looks like I'm actually not going to do that, because for me my thinking is like, oh dude, the timing is crazy. I was thinking like he's going to play something to counter the Knight, right? So I'd rather not place the Expo in the same lane so he can get double value. But he happened to Hog Rider in the opposite lane the moment we did that. So that was a bit unfortunate timing. It's okay though, it doesn't matter. We're still even. Nobody's really gotten any damage yet. I want to see if we can get an Evo Bomber breakthrough. That's basically your second win condition along with spell cycling, is the Evo Bomber. Obviously people are going to see it coming, so you're going to need to be very smart with when you use it. We're just trading logs here. I guess, yeah, don't want to do that again. I'm going to go Knight plus Tesla here. Don't want to Expo into a Hog again. That was not fun. Yeah, we have the XE to worry about though, so this is going to be tricky. I want to see if I can get an Evo Bomber hit. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, the XE. XE's right there. It doesn't allow me to get that hit, unfortunately, but I don't think we would have gotten it anyways. I needed to be at a slightly different angle. Also, I think I'm overestimating the range of the Bomber. He got that big range nerf, so it's going to be a little more difficult to break through with him. I think you have to have him lined up like directly in the center of the tower for him to do anything, pretty sure. So, he's just not letting me go in. I think this is a good time to... Another voice crack in the same video? What? 2 voice cracks in one video, bro. There's no way. Genuinely no way. Oh. Okay, well, our knight didn't get hit. I thought I just gave him the best rocket value of the year. I guess not. So we'll fireball just because he did go with his rocket. So we're going to go up in damage. Rocket does do, guys, fact of the day, rocket does do more than fireball does. So we got to be a little careful about trading spell cycles with him. And we do have pretty much the same cycle. So it's going to be kind of tough. Ours is a little faster, but his does more damage. So you got to be careful, making sure you can't tornado. He does get that tornado off. Ugh. Oh, I think I just messed up my placement by like one tile there, and we're down 400 now. We're gonna fireball here. It does hit that executioner. Okay. We're not really gonna be able to do much here. I go knight. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be kind of tricky. This should full counter the hog though, so at least it allows me. Oh, I guess not. I don't have anything in hand for this, so this is tough. We're down 1k, but I think starting up a defensive Expo to start whittling away at his counters, that's going to be what we need to do. I'm going to shoot a fireball at the tower here. He's probably going to rocket or something if I had to guess. Or he's just going to let me take that damage. Whatever. We're going to go bomber. Should be able to get a nice... Oh. Alright, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can still break through. We can still have time to do another one of those Evo bombers, I think. We'll be able to cycle back to one or two of them. So he wastes his tornado, which is good for me. I am going to choose this time to go in. I'm going to go knight here as well. We're going to go bomber, ice spirit. We do hit the ice spirit. The Evo ice spirit is gone. And so the Expo isn't actually dead here. Hold on, we're going to use the Tesla stun to get this off of the Expo. And we get a small Expo connection. Okay, so he's down elixir. We're going to go with another Expo here. We're going to go with a knight to plug at the bridge. Oh, here's our chance. Here's our opening. We're going to go with the bomber here. He rockets. It does hit the bomber, but we do get 600 something damage off that. Right, like just like that, we're back in the lead. So we're going to go Expo again. We're going to use the Evo Tesla as long as we can because he is still on the board. He gets the stun off. We're going to take a fireball that hits the Xe and the tower, which is really good. We're up 600 now. So as long as we're matching his rockets with our fireballs, we should be able to... Oh, I got to watch out for the tornado. We should be able to... Yeah, beautiful. We're going to use the Expo here. Should be able to... Can I get the words out? Win the game. If I can just get, I think, one more fireball down. Oh, the bomber didn't shoot. Oh, he did. Let's go. That should be GG's as long as you can get one more fireball. Yes, GG's, I think. Wait. Yes, we win. We win. I think even if the log came down, we still would have won. So that's beautiful. Big W's versus Hog Executioner, baby. Etchy. I feel like that's something's wrong with that. I don't know what's wrong with that, but I know something's wrong with that. Goblin Giant in the back first play. All right. Okay, so let's see what we got. We're going to go with, I think, just a standard Tesla in the middle for the Goblin Giant. Obviously, you want to wait a little bit to do it so that the Tesla has enough HP so that it doesn't lose all its HP. Why are we running Goblin Giant Cycle? Jeez. Okay, so this is going to be slightly annoying because this means that he's going to be able to use frequent Goblin Giants to counter our Expos. It's going to be a little tough to break through. Just fireballing a pump there is usually what we want to do so that he doesn't get the big elixir lead. That's kind of our goal there. So now what we're going to do, I think we have to Expo, I guess, apply opposite lane pressure. He Goblin Giants because he can afford it. But that's the thing. I would rather him do this because I feel confident I can defend a Goblin Giant. The problem is a Goblin Giant Sparky push makes me less confident. You know what I'm saying? So we split the push up. We do take a little bit of damage, but I feel like it was worth it. Because in double, I feel like I can defend way better, but in single, it's going to be tough. So I have to split up his push. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume he goes pump in the back in very soon. So we're going to go Expo at the bridge. He does. He pumps at the same time, so he cannot afford a Goblin Giant, my friends. No Goblin Giant, no Sparky. He's got barbs. We're just going to fireball the barbs right away, and that should be most of his tower just gone, just like that. So, wow, I didn't really expect that. He has to fireball the Expo. Yeah, he's down in elixir with a pump up, which is very good for us. Very, very good. So we're going to try and take this Ice Spirit damage. He trades out the Ice Spirit. All right, so we are not quite back to our evolved Tesla. I will cycle it just to try and get back to the evolved one. And we will go Expo here because I believe we're going to be able to whittle down his Goblin Giant. And yeah, so that was... I started to think that at the beginning he would like go Goblin Giant at the bridge so it would separate his push. But then I thought he didn't have to do that. But he ended up doing it anyways. So take a nice fireball here. I don't know why he's giving me such a nice fireball value, but I will take it. We'll go Expo. And we will go Evo Tesla. And as soon as I can afford it. And that should be GG's. Yeah. And we're going to stun... and we're going to stun the Sparky. And that's down with the Sparky. Should be GG's right there. Oh, wow. See, now I look sloppy. Now I look sloppy because you randomly went with the Goblin Giant opposite lane with 20 seconds left in the game. Let it go, Etchy. Let it go, my friend. It is over for you. He's just making me look bad. But we will take a nice dub there versus Goblin Giant. It's pretty easy to do when you abuse your evolutions. So Optimus M. What a freaking G. What a name. Optimus M. I wonder what the M stands for. Let me know in the comments what you think the M stands for. Let's take advantage, though, of the fact that we are up 700 at the beginning because he does have a Cannoneer. So this is good for me. We're going to be able to take that nice damage lead at the beginning of the game, which is very huge for a deck like Expo. The Cannoneer doesn't really affect Expo decks either because the Expo is never going to grow legs and walk to the other side of the arena, so we don't have to worry about the Cannoneer for the most part. We will use Skellies over here, and I wonder what he's going to use. I guess we kind of have to use... I'll use a Tesla. I'd rather save our Bomber for like a better occasion, because I feel like it's kind of a waste to use our Evo Bomber on that when we could use a Tesla. And also, cycling the Tesla helps us get to our Evolved Tesla sooner, so I'm down for that. I will probably just take another Fireball on the Little Prince. We get tower damage, we get the Little Prince low. That's a win-win, I think. So, now we're up 1100. I will take this Log. He's going to go with that, so we'll just go Bomber here. Should be able to take out this Drill. Go Knight. Ooh, he's already back to an Evo Zap. That's unfortunate. We are going to take a bit of damage here from the Goblins, but that's all good. Just a bit sloppy. Our 1,000... damage lead is cut down to 500, but I believe we can still work with this. So his Evo Zap is out of cycle. That's good for us. Should be a good time to go with Expo, just because, you know, he doesn't really have what it takes to defend the Expo. I guess the Evo Knight. I should have timed my Expo better. Tried to get his Evo Knight out first. I kind of forgot that we were dealing with the Evo Knight, but he does overspend, so that's good. I feel like the Knight and the Little Prince would have done the trick. He does overspend on the bomb tower, which is good for us. Go Knight here just to tank for this. Sorry. Alright, so this Bomber should... yeah, full counter. Nice, very nice. We'll go Ice Spirit here just to make sure we're not taking any damage. And we will go with the Expo on defense here, just to kind of whittle down his defense to that Expo we're going to go in on offense with. That's kind of the strat behind that. We will take this Evo Bomber. I imagine he... okay, he whips a Mother Witch out of thin air. Okay, that's great. I did not expect... I knew he was going to counter it. I didn't know he was going to use that to counter it, though. We'll go Expo, and so now we have our defensive Expo helping out. And that's going to be a beautiful stun. We're going to get a Log down, too. And we should be able to break through with this Expo, because he doesn't have anything in cycle for it, and we do break through with the Expo. As soon as this Expo goes down, I'm ready to go in with another one too. I actually won't, because our Evo Tesla is dead, but we just took a 1700 damage lead right there. That's all we need to do. GG. Well, I mean, I won't call game yet, because there's still definitely time to choke. He uses his Evo Zap, but we have a Log, so the Evo Zap, besides getting some tower damage, shouldn't really do anything for him. We're going to go Expo here. We're going to go Tesla. We're going to maybe try and get some Evo Bomber usage. We don't. We're going to make this guy stop moving so we can actually deal damage to him. Bomber comes down in the back for the Drill. And this is a really nice Bomber. It's going to full counter here. And we should be able to Ice Spirit. He's going to cycle back, I think. But we should be able to get a little lock. And we do. Nice little lock here. And that should be GG's. All we need is like 2 more fireballs. So, GG. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. By the way, guys, if you are a fan of the Expo gameplay, don't expect it too often. But we do viewer decks on our live stream, so feel free to check those out. Love you guys. Appreciate the support. And make sure you guys have a great rest of your day.